shop owner has bought in the Santa or in any right bazaar.
एक ही जगह पे मिलके those type of plastics are known as thermosetting plastics. Comparison, there are 3 types:
up, down, right, left.
I am not inferior to anyone.
We are Taurus. We are top on the Everest. Congratulations.
I want to be a leader.
Hi Sparrows, how are you? All of you, good afternoon. I am Abhishek VIII from Kondapur, district Medak. Dear Sparrows, you all are watching me in Mana TV, that is a live program, Super Straight. So, you are watching me clearly, very clearly. So, I would like to say, I am in Hyderabad, but you are in your schools and different districts. So, you are watching me live program. So, what is this? What is this? Yes, Sparrows, this is the technology. So, by the technology you are watching me clearly. So, this is the impact of technology. So, by that you are watching me clearly. So, impact. So, my topic is impact of technology on livelihoods. Sparrows, please note it. Impact of technology on livelihoods. This Sparrows, we are going to discuss about impact of technology on livelihoods. So, impact, first of all we have to know the meaning of impact. What is impact? Impact is a sudden and powerful effect on a person, situation, process, etc. I am repeating once again, impact is a sudden and powerful effect on a person, situation, process, etc. So, this was next we discuss about technology. What is technology? Sparrows, do you have any idea about technology? Yes, technology is the practical application of scientific knowledge, something we see and use every day. It is the practical application of scientific knowledge, something we see and use everyday lives. This Sparrows, next we discuss about livelihoods. What is livelihoods? Livelihoods, the source of income or the job that gives money to the people to buy the things they need. I am repeating once again, the source of income or the job that gives money to the people to buy the things they need. These are the key points, and next we discuss about how many technologies are there. As far as there are 2 types of technologies, one is simple technology. Please note it, Sparrows, these are very important for you, and next is complicated technology. Sparrows, do you have any idea about simple and complicated technologies, 2 technologies? Yes, okay, I would explain briefly. Simple technology is simple instruments that we use in our daily life and we understand them easily. For example, home appliances. So, I am repeating once again, simple instruments that we use in our daily life and we understand them easily. For example, home appliances. So, next we discuss about complicated technology after invention. What is complicated technology? Yes, Varos, what is complicated technology? Yes, complicated technology is the technology that is very difficult to understand. For example, technology in space, exploration, facts, etc. So, next we discuss about invention. What is invention? When a new machine or a method of production created for the first time, it is called an invention. So, this is about the keywords. So, Spheros, let us discuss about some changes, technological changes or changes in technology. Changes in technology. So, you have know about technology, what is technology? Is there any changes in technology? Yes, Varos, there are so many changes in technology. So, we can discuss few changes of technology. So, for example, we take this situation, here is 3 instruments, one blade and sharpener, 2 sharpeners, and this is the not a toy, this is one of the sharpener. Okay, please do not confuse, this is not a toy, this is one of the sharpener. So, we can try to chop by the blade. Please observe Spheros carefully what I am doing. Okay, oh, it is not difficult. Please observe, sometimes unfortunately our finger also get cuts. So, if anybody are using this type of blades, please avoid this. Okay, Spheros. So, next we try by the sharpener, which we are using now in our classrooms and in our schools. Okay. Oh, this is something better. Yes, this is something better than the blade, but we can try another ones. Okay. This Spheros we can try by the sharpener. Please observe here. Please observe here. So, you can try. This is very good, but here is one dustbin which keep dust in that box. Please observe here, the dust did not come outside. Okay, Spheros. Okay, thank you. Here is another sharpener. Do not feel this is not a toy, this is one of the sharpener which is using in nowadays, but I think you do not know about this sharpener. Okay, I would explain how to sharpen a pencil. Okay, please observe here. Here is one hole, and put pencil in it. Please observe Spheros. After there is one handle to rotate. So, please observe here. By the rotation of the handle, the pencil gets sharpened inside. Please observe carefully, Spheros. So, you can see pencil, how the pencil is sharp. So, now the pencil is ready to write. So, dear Spheros, here one, please observe, there is the dust inside the sharpener. So, here is the dust. So, by this we coming to understand, even for simple instruments also we are using technology. From simple instruments to all complicated, these all are a part of technology. So, dear Spheros, next we discuss about changes in, this is the one example for changes in technology. So, here come to the chart. Here are the list of old equipment and new equipment. Here Spheros, please observe, old telephone which is used in previous days, old telephone, but nowadays there are modern mobiles which we can operate by the screen. So, there is a difference between these two mobiles or telephones. So, there is a difference between communication. So, here the mobiles replaced the old telephones. Yes, they replaced the old telephones. Next, old TV which give a black and white picture. Here is modern TV which give a colorful picture like our Mana TV. Yes. So, this TV replaced the old TV. So nowadays the people are using modern TVs which give color picture. Next, old computer. So this very confused because of this is not like a computer, this is like a toy, but it is a old computer which is used in olden days or previous days. Whereas here is modern computer which we can operate by screen, which we can operate the computer by screen. Here please observe here the person operating the computer by screen. So these computers, modern computers, replaced the old computer. So here is the difference. So this comes under changes in technology. Here is the changes. Here the new one comes and old one replace it. So as far as so I can discuss few more changes. Please observe here. Use of technology in different situations. Use of technology in different situations. We use technology in different activities that we do every day knowingly or unknowingly, like sharpening pencil, cooking with different vessels, etc. So as far as here we have discussed about the sharpener. For sharpening pencil we are using technology that comes under simple technology. So next we see another point. Here the practical application takes place at home. So as far as we use technology in different places like home, in industries, schools and colleges, business, space, agriculture, transportation, banking, communication services, manufacturing. So we can use technology everywhere and we can find technology wherever you go. In house, in your home there are mixers, so that is also one of the technology, and when you are talking with your parents, that is also one of the technology. When you are going on the road, there is a traffic signal, that comes under technology. So as far as here we can see technology is a practical application of a scientific knowledge which we see and use every day. We see and use every day, knowingly or unknowingly. Some persons do not know about the cell phones, but they are using cell phones. Yes. So as far as here one chart for you, please observe. So here first of all we coming to know some points. Impact of technology in industries. Friends, you might have heard about Industrial Revolution and how the changes took place in production process after 19th century. So please observe here. Just whereas here is the impact of technology in industries. Old method of production. Here is the list of old method of production and here is the list of new methods of production. Just whereas in olden days or previous days there are hand looms, but nowadays there are power looms which would replace the hand looms. These are made up of the hand looms are made up of wood, but power looms are made up of some raw materials like iron, and they are machines and they work by electricity. So as far as here carpet weaver, here one person weaving carpet. Here is textile industry. So here is the more production, here is the less production. Here is the mass production, here is the less production. So as far as here individual unit. Do you know what is individual unit? Yes, a person who prepares or makes something. So here assembly line method is invented by Henry Ford of USA. First started assembly line to make cars quickly. So there is a mass production by assembly line. So as far as here is the assembly line and here is the mass production. There are more people working in the factory or industry. So as far as we can check another point. Due to industrial revolution, tremendous change have been take place in the method of production, quantity, quality, access to different goods or commodities. So as far as next we discuss about banking. So whereas do you know banking? I think you often went to your banks for drawing money or for deposit credit, etc. Yes, Varos, did the technology is also used in banks? Yes, Varos, technology is also used in banks. For example, in banks, in previous period, there are no computers, but nowadays there are more computers. The banks are mainly running by computers. So here is one chart for you. Please observe chart carefully. Banking transactions through technology. I repeating once again. Banking transactions through technology. Here is ATM card. Here is ATM card and credit. Here is the inner view of the bank. These pictures belongs to, these 4 pictures belongs to inner view of the bank. In inner view there are computers, the employees are operating computers, and here the ATM card and one person drawing money. So ATM means automated teller machine. So here is a machine and here is ATM card. Here by the ATM card the person drawing money. So there is the technology. So here is a machine, there is a technology, and here is the computers. That technology is also used in banks. So as far as here some missions which are using by the employees. So we often say that wherever you go you can find some technology. Wherever, when you are transport or when you are going to one place to another, we can go by vehicle. That is also one of the technology. And when you are watching a Mana TV program in your Mana TV, that is also one of the technology. So as far as this comes under technological changes and technological improvements. Please observe here advantages of technology introduced in industries. What advantages are there? So please recall the points. Please observe the points. New inventions are done in large number. New methods have been introduced in the process of production. Production has taken place in large scale. Lot of employment opportunities are created. Prices of goods are reduced. Application of new techniques in the fields of education, health, communication, space, banking, etc. Production is done quickly. Vast range of practical application of technology taken place. So as far as here we can find by the technology there is a fast work. So we can work fast and we can do anything by technology. So as far as here is one another chart for you. Please observe here. So first of all I like to give some points for you. Please observe. Agriculture is one of the major occupation in India. The mostly people depend on agriculture and they grow crops. So here we can compare the olden days and nowadays how the agriculture developing and how the agriculture get improved. So please observe here agriculture before and after introduction of technology. So before, during the time of independence our agriculture was traditional. Yes, it is traditional. Farmers produced only food grains and they depend on rainfall, tanks, rivers. All they used to cultivate only once in a year, means only one crop in a year. Farmers in the olden days used simple agriculture implements like wooden plough, sickle, spade, bullock carts, crowbars, etc. In those days farmers produced food grains for self-consumption. So this whereas here we can say the farmers produced food grains for self-consumption, for their need, not for soul. Here whereas please observe old implements means old agriculture implements. Here is the list of old agriculture implements and here is the list of new agriculture implements. So please observe here is a sickle which is made up of iron. Here is a plough. Here one man is ploughing the field. Hand spades, different types, bullock carts which are used in olden days. So as far as these comes under old agriculture implements, and in before independence mostly the farmers are used this type of old implements, old agriculture implements. So as far as please observe here after means when the independence get to India, after independence the government of India built dams and provided irrigation facilities for after independence. Due to green revolution in agriculture, large area of land came under cultivation. High yielding varieties means HYV are introduced. Fertilizers and pesticides are used for increasing production. New machines are introduced with the help of technology like tractors, combine harvesters, cultivators, sowing machines, pump sets, digging tubes, etc. So, as far as we can coming to know here new implements. Nowadays the people are using this type of machines like tractors, which work fast when you compare to plows, anything. So, after combine harvesters, this can use it for the removing of chaff from the grain, and here pump sets. Here pump sets are working by solar panels. This is the improvement in technology, and here cultivators which cultivate the field. So, as far as here is the changes. So, we can say that how the changes taken place. So, whereas this is question for you, how the changes are taken place. Yes, by the technology, by the improvement of technology, the changes taken place. So, we can say that by the improvement of technology, there are so many changes we can face and we are facing now. So, please observe here, result in the field of agriculture after introduction of technology. How the result? So, first of all I would like to explain the chart. Please observe here, what is the result? Yearly production of food grains in India. This was yearly production of food grains in India. So, I would explain slowly about this graph, because of this graph is very important for you. So, here is the graph which shows the production, increasement of the production from 1961 to 2009 in million tons. So, here dear sparrows, please observe 1961 to 75, or between 1961 to 75 the production is 101 million tons, and 1976 to 90 the production goes to 101 to 157. Please observe here there is an increasement of production, and during 1991 to 2009 the production goes to 157 to 229 million tons. So, dear sparrows, what did you observe? Here is increasement or decreasement? Yes, here is increasement. So, we can find that when the technology get develops, so here is 1961 to 1975 the technology is something better, but after 1976 to 90 the technology is get increased, and by 1961 to 2009 the technology increased more and more, but nowadays the technology increased double triple when you compare to 2009. So, as far as here is the increasement of production. So, please observe this. Okay, result in the field of agriculture after introduction of technology. Result in the field of agriculture after introduction of technology. Increase in the production of food grains. Food crops and commercial crops are cultivated in large scale. Multiple cropping and crop change are taken place. Workers prefer to work daily basis for better wages. Employment opportunities are increased due to two crop cultivation. As far as we can understand that here changes in technology. So, we can coming to know that by the technology there is increase in production. So, the people are used some fertilizers and they are used some machinery, by that the food grains get increased. So, here we can say advantages of combine harvester. Is there any advantages of combine harvester? Means CH. So, please observe this chart. Here is combine harvester. Please observe this chart. Here is combine harvester. So, we can say some advantages of combine harvester. Timely harvest of crop, timely harvesting of crop, reduces time, reduces crop loss, reduces peak time labor shortage, reduces peak time labor shortage. It protects from weather. Farmers can go for seed second crop without much delay. Farmers can go for second crop without much delay. So, sparrows, here we can observe the advantages of CH, but there is one small disadvantage. There are major advantages, but there are only one disadvantage, because of some people, means some workers lost their jobs. There is a loss of employment by the CHS. So, this can work fast. This is one of the mission which work or which is used in agriculture field. So, this can work fast. By that, the farmers are using more combine harvesters, so that the people, means the workers, are losing their jobs or there is a loss of employment for them. So, dear sparrows, please observe here. Okay. Here we can say there are major advantages, but there are only minor advantages. So, impact of technology on livelihoods. So, I repeating once again. So, impact is a strong effect, or we can say it is a strong effect. So, we can revise once again. It is a sudden and powerful effect on a person, situation, process, etc. Next, we discuss another one. Technology, it is the practical application of scientific knowledge, something we see and use every day. The source of income or the job that gives money to the people to buy the things they need. When an invention, when a new mission. Hello, Sparrow.
Hello, Sparrow.
What is your doubt? Please tell me your good name.
This is Dharani Sparrow from Telkapalli School.
Okay, Sparrow, what is your doubt?
My doubt is why the technology is improving.
Yes, why the technology is improving. Sparrow, that is good doubt. Why the technology is improving? So, there is an invention of new machines or methods. By that the technology get improving. So, here we can say in agriculture operations, the technology is poor before independence, but nowadays the technology is good, something good. So, when the new machines or methods is invented, there is a increasement of technology. Thank you, Sparrow. So, come to the point, dear sparrows. Invention, when a new machine or a method of production created for the first time, it is called an invention. Simple technology, simple instruments that we use in our daily life, and we understand them easily. For example, home appliances, mixers or pressure cookers. Complicated technology, the technology that is very difficult to understand. For example, technology in space, exploration, factories, etc. So, I like to give example of complicated technology. Hello, Sparrow, what is your doubt? What is your name?
Cyclone, sir.
Sparrow, what is your doubt?
Sir, my name is Cyclone, sir, from Matnura.
Okay, Sparrow, what is your doubt, please?
Sir, please tell me new technology.
New technology.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Sparrow. So, improve technology. Nowadays, some cars, do you know, in some foreign countries, some cars can transport in the air, and there are some bullet trains which go fast and which have a great power and which have capacity to go fast, and mainly the cars which are travel in the air. So, there is a difference between the road and there is so much difference between the road and car, they travel in the air. So, this is also one of the technology, sharpener. So dear sparrows, here when you put pencil, there is one handle to rotate. By the rotation of the handle, our pencil get ready. So, this comes under technology.